Bruce McLaren was born in Auckland, New Zealand on August 30th, 1937, into a modest, working-class family. His father, Les, owned a small garage and service station, and it was there that Bruce's fascination with cars first took root. Surrounded by tools, engines, and the hum of hard work, Bruce grew up with grease on his hands and racing in his blood. But at just 9 years old, Bruce was diagnosed with Perthes disease, a rare condition that left his left leg permanently shorter than the right. Confined to a hospital bed for 2 years, he had every reason to give up on his dreams of becoming a racer. But Bruce never saw it as a limitation, only a challenge to overcome. After recovering, Bruce immersed himself in the world of motorsport. He spent endless hours in his father's workshop, building and modifying small vehicles. At just 14, he put together his first go-kart using spare parts. It was crude, but it worked, and more importantly, it sparked something in him. By 16, Bruce was entering local hill climbs in an Austin 7 Ulster, often beating much older, more experienced drivers. His natural ability behind the wheel, paired with his deep understanding of mechanics, quickly set him apart. Racing wasn't just a sport to Bruce, it was a science, a puzzle he was determined to solve. In 1957, Bruce got his big break when he was entered into the New Zealand Grand Prix. Racing alongside international legends, he held his own and impressed everyone in attendance, including Australian racing star Jack Brabham. Brabham saw something special in the young Kiwi and offered him a chance to move to Europe and race under the Cooper Car Company. At just 20 years old, Bruce left home for the heart of motorsport with nothing but determination and talent. Bruce's impact in Europe was immediate. In 1959, at only 22, he made history by becoming the youngest driver to win a Formula One Grand Prix, taking the victory at Sebring in the United States. Calm, calculated, and brilliant behind the wheel, he showed the world that his early promise was no fluke. Over the next several years, Bruce continued to rack up podiums while learning every detail about race cars, how they were built, why some were faster, and how to make them better. But Bruce wasn't content with just driving for other teams. In 1963, driven by a relentless desire to innovate, he founded his own racing outfit, Bruce McLaren Motor Racing Limited. With a small crew and limited funding, they set up shop in a tiny workshop in England. The early days were tough. Building a competitive car from scratch was no easy task. Every race brought new challenges, mechanical failures, funding struggles, and constant trial and error. But Bruce thrived under pressure. He wasn't just a driver anymore, he was a designer, engineer, and team leader. In 1964, the team debuted their first car, the M1A, in the Can-Am series. The performance was promising, and Bruce's vision was beginning to take shape. But the real breakthrough came in 1967 with the M6A. With bold aerodynamic designs and clever engineering, McLaren dominated the Can-Am season, winning 5 out of 6 races. Bruce had done it. He had built a winning machine. Then, in 1968, McLaren Racing claimed its first Formula One win at the Belgian Grand Prix. The dream that had started in a small New Zealand garage was now a reality on the world's biggest stage. Bruce's story is one of grit, genius, and relentless belief in the power of innovation. Despite physical challenges, financial limitations, and countless setbacks, he built more than just fast cars. He built a legacy. The McLaren name would go on to become one of the most iconic in motorsport history. But it all began with one determined boy, a dream, and an unshakable will to race.